Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this video. Welcome to this space that we are sharing where we are having an interaction. So you're gonna notice, I think you may notice, that my face is beat for the gods right now. I wasn't really going to make a video, but I was thinking to myself, these things need to be said. I was looking through my YouTube comments and some people just say so many beautiful, supportive things to me, and I feel like it's like a duty of mine to like keep making these videos and stuff. So this is a topic that I've been wanting to cover for a while, and why not do it when I'm like coming to you looking snatched. So if you haven't already determined, I am male. I am born with that XY chromosome. So ever since I was a little thing, I have been non-conventionally flamboyant. Ever since I can remember, people have brought to my attention that I am more feminine than is expected of a male. It's just been a constant thing for me my whole life that I've never gotten to escape, because obviously I am myself. You know, you can't escape who you are, and these are things that I personally have had to deal with, and I think a lot of other people have probably had to deal with this too. So I feel like it's really important to talk about. The point I'm trying to get at is that there have been a lot of periods in my life, specifically when I was more in middle school. I think that was when the blunt of it was happening, that I would have people asking me, before I even knew I was gay, people would ask me, hey, are you gay? Like, why do you act so gay? You act like a girl. People say this or have said this to me in the past. These are things that I've heard with my own ears, like just trying to live and exist. People have come to me and said these things to me. I'm not gonna just assume that everybody is like a bully, but when people don't understand something or something is new to them, they just, maybe might get uncomfortable, or they need to like feel like they must take some kind of action to understand. So that's what people have done to me, and a lot of the time it has come across as bullying, and it hasn't been easy. This has come in a lot of different forms, like my parents have told me when I was younger, hey, tone it down a little bit, stop acting so gay, stop being so flamboyant, because you don't want to draw attention to yourself, and you don't want people to make fun of you, and you don't want to get beat up. There have been a lot of times in my life that people have told me that, and I just accepted it and applied it to my life. And it's only now, looking back, that I realize like how messed up that is and how wrong that is. Like, I had to genuinely change myself, and I still struggle with this, where I am scared to be myself in public and to just carelessly just exert my own energy, because I have this voice in my head of all the people in my life that have told me, stop acting so gay, stop being so weird, stop not being normal. So it's actually like, it's mentally damaging to people when they have to like force themselves to like put on this act for society, or like try so hard to like be something they're not to please others. I've gone through that so much in my life, so long, of like having to put on this act of like being something that people would like me to be, and it really just wears away at you over time. And I know that there's so many people out there, whether you're male or female, or you feel like you're acting, or people tell you that you act too much one way or the other and it doesn't line up with what they expect, so you feel like you have to change yourself for that. And I'm trying to tell you, or I'm trying to speak to those people, that you don't have to do that, and that if anybody ever tells you to be something that is not authentic, you can disregard them. Like, you have the absolute ability to just tell those people to, I don't know, some inappropriate euphemism, you know what I mean? Like, just tell them to go suck it. In the last year of my life, since my detransition, if you've seen that video, I have genuinely let down this wall that I had up for so long, that I was hiding behind, where I felt like people needed me to be something, and then I was trying to be that. And those were the most miserable times in my life, when I was just trying so hard to be this thing, like be this fake, like, hey guys, like it's Frank, like not even like the voice doesn't even express it. Like it's just like toning myself down to the point where I'm like just feeling dead. And now when I speak, I don't try to change my voice. I don't try to sound more masculine. I don't try to stop certain like tonalities in my voice. I just let myself speak how I want. I let myself just say and feel how I want to feel now, since coming to terms with myself, and it has been so much better for me, and it's been so freeing. And I do get some backlash, you know, people will still leave some comments on my video like, go back to being a girl, or, you know, you're so gay, like this faggot, like, you know, people say stuff like that, and I'm like, wow, like, you know, you think that, like, go ahead and think that. That's okay. You can think what you want to think of me, but I'm not going to change myself to please anybody, and that is the most empowering thing you can do. One thing I have to interject with is that another thing I've noticed is that when you're being genuine and like when you're representing yourself in a real authentic way, people can pick up on that, and people see that and they're like, oh, that person is being real. They're not being like fake. And they'll actually like you a lot more for that. I feel like so many people try to put out this image that they want people to perceive of them, but it's not the real them. So it just comes across as like this fake, awkward, like trying to be something you're not. So that's why I'm coming at you today as a boy with a bunch of makeup on my face. You know, I feel good. I feel happy with who I am. And you should feel exactly the same way. And you should do exactly what you feel like doing. And other people's opinions are so low on the list when it comes to like your priorities and what you should care about. So for all of the people that were like me, like a gay boy in middle school, that were just being made fun of constantly and being told to change themselves, I'm telling you, keep doing what you want to do, keep being yourself, and stop giving a fuck about what other people think of you. Because that's like another thing I've been realizing, like, yeah, people can form their opinions of you and people can make their own little judgments and stuff, but they don't know who you really are at the end of the day. You know, people aren't gonna know everything about me from a YouTube video, and they're not gonna know everything about me from seeing me for 5 seconds at Walmart. And that's the same for you, you know, like you have so much inside of you to bring to the world, and you should never have to suppress any single part of it. So I just wanted to really say that this was something that's been pressing in my mind for a long time now, and we all have this beauty in us that needs to be shared, so don't ever let that beauty be squandered. I always say this, but we are just these living creatures, these like embodiments, these entities in these flesh bodies, just walking around on this earth, interacting with each other, just trying to get by. We don't have a manual on how to live this life. We just have to figure it out. And so one of Frank's little tips, like little marking down in the life manual, is like, you do you, queen. Like, don't give a fuck about other people's thoughts and opinions of who you are. And that sounds so generic and cheesy, but it's those cheesy things that are the most legitimate and real things that you can live by. So just know, like, if you've ever had to go through that where you feel like you've had to suppress yourself, you know, you're not alone, and those days can come to an end just as quickly as you make that switch in your mind. Because that's what it was for me. It was just like a switch. Like, one day I just was literally like, nope, like no more fakey, more real. So I hope you guys are doing really good, and I hope everything in the future goes amazing for you, and that you truly get to just express yourself every single day, because you deserve that, and I want that for you, and we all should be doing that. And that's what makes the world an actual melting pot, beautiful place. So I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna try to be more frequent. I'm literally trying, okay? Like, this is hard for me, like, to be consistent, but I'm really gonna put the effort and try. I'm with you metaphysically and extraterrestrially. In your soul, I'm with you right now. And even through this physical medium that you're viewing me on, we're just having this nice moment together. So thank you so much for sharing it with me and being here with me. And I'll see you very soon. And I love you very much. Okay, bye. I can never end my videos. Okay, bye.